Do you feel addicted to the toxic person in your life? Maybe you've left the relationship over and over and you keep going back to him. Like you keep knowing, like logically, you're like, this guy is not good for me. Like every time I go with him, I have this anxiety, I have this stress, I'm walking on eggshells, like I'm getting blamed for everything. Like I know it's not a good thing, but I don't know if I can actually do this without him, because every time I break up with him, every time I leave, every time I go no contact, it only lasts maybe a day, maybe even a week at the most. But that's excruciating. Like that's super painful to have to go through that. And you see this happen over and over and over again, where you keep going back to him over and over and over again. Maybe you're watching this video and it's not you going back and forth to the same person, but it's you going back and forth to the same type of person. Just a different face, a different version, a different mask, a different name. But it's the same type of person. You're going from overt to covert, covert to overt, narcissist to narcissist, toxic to toxic. It doesn't matter. You keep seeing this cycle. Maybe you're at the place where you're realizing, hey, I'm actually addicted to this person, to this type of person, to this version, whatever it might be. If that's you today, like type in the word addicted, just so other people understand, like they're not alone. Like other people are struggling with this too. It's not just you. And I don't say that to discount what you're going through. I say that to just open up the door and saying, hey, there's more people struggling with this than what you realize. And there's a possibility of you being free from it. But you have to be willing to actually do the work. When you're at this place where you're addicted to this person, it's typically been manufactured. Like it's typically been brought to the place where this person makes you feel and think that they're the only person in your life that will give you worth, value, or sustain the relationship in a healthy and a positive way, even though you know it's negative and it's awful. Sometimes this addiction is because you've already set up this image with everybody else. Meaning when the relationship first started and the love bombing, the great times happened, you told that and broadcasted that, showed everybody that you were with your soulmate, the love of your life. And then as it turned sour, you kept that image. You were like, I don't want to show people it's bad because I told everybody it was good. And then it keeps you locked in even more. Maybe you're at the place where it doesn't feel like you can live without this person. Like leaving this person feels like you're on a physical, like drug withdrawal. Like you've got different things happening inside your body, inside your emotions, inside your feelings, inside your mind. That's like, I have to go back. If you're at this place where you feel addicted, I want you to know if you've been with a toxic person, if you're involved with a narcissist that has manipulated you to this way, how you're feeling in the moment is natural. Now, is it right or is it good? No. But it's natural based on what he's put you through. So I want to say this for a moment, just to have a brief pause for you to be able to understand, hey, it's okay. It's not okay that you're addicted. It's not okay that you're in this place, but take a moment. Just say, hey, it's okay. Because I need you to understand, based on manipulation tactics, based on the confusion that he puts you in, you get to a place where you feel addicted. That no one else is going to love you, that no one else is going to acknowledge your worth, no one's going to love a single mom with kids, like no one's going to, like you're not going to make it work unless it's with him. It's like this tunnel vision that happens. And you're like, out of the billions of people in the world, this is the only one that gets me. This is the only one that understands. This is the only one that's perfect for me. And it locks you in. You're like, I can't lose this person. So you stay so fixed on this person that you don't get free. Now, a narcissist oftentimes is counting on you to be addicted to them. He's counting on you not to leave. Most narcissists are like, what? They left me? I can't believe that. But it's all just a show. Okay? Most narcissists don't think that you have the guts to actually leave. Most narcissists think you're naive, you're stupid, and that you're going to continue in the relationship over and over and over again because you're not going to leave them because they're so amazing. That's how it works. So if you're like, oh, but I'm afraid about leaving, understand he's counting on that. Understands he expects that. Understand that he wants to keep you in this so that you stay addicted to him. Why? Because you give him supply. You're like, but I don't even do anything for him. You're there. You're enabling him because he's still in your life. He's still letting you like exist in his life. There's still this back and forth. Everything will get twisted in the mind of a narcissist to be about him. You're like, but the other day I called him out and I told him that I hate him. Okay, you just gave him supply. But the other day I showed up and I told him I loved him and I did everything for him. Okay, you just showed him supply. But the other day I called him out. I told him he was a narcissist. I showed him. I did this. You just gave him supply. Like, do you understand? A narcissist will continue to do things over and over and over again. And when they get a response from you, it's like validation of like, yep, amazing. Yep, this is what I got. Yep, she's still thinking about me. Yep, you're still giving them supply. Okay, this addiction cycle that you're going through right now, whether it's with the same person or whether it's different guys over and over and over again, needs to be broken. Now, I want you to consider for a moment, like, what happens if you don't break it? What happens if you continue down this cycle? Where are you going to be in 2 years? Maybe you've already been with this person for 2 years or 20 years. Where are you going to be in 2 years if this cycle continues? If you continue showing up the way that you're showing up, if you continue being hurt the way that you're being hurt, if you continue to have your confidence broken down, your self-esteem like completely demolished, like where are you going to be? Sit with it. Think about it. Write it down. Where are you going to be in 2 years? How's it going to affect you mentally, emotionally, physically? How's it going to affect the kids? How's it going to affect other friendships, relationships? How's it going to affect you? Because if you don't start looking at this in the face and say, hey, if I don't make a change from this addiction that I'm stuck in, it will ruin me. It will condition your kids to be a narcissist or to be with a narcissist down the road. It will show them that mom said, hey, it's okay to be in this type of relationship by her example. And as a result, they will continue to spiral out. You will develop disconnection with your kids. You will probably ultimately lose them. What is it going to cost you if you continue to stay in this relationship over and over? If we continue having this cycle over and over, what is it going to cost you? If you're actually ready to break the cycle now, then go to rawmotivations.com. I want to talk to you today.